Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play.
Cause we're living. Did we hit it on square one? We're good?
No, I mean, I had to do my makeshift version.
All right.
But
worked.
we made it work.
We're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. The Livin in San Diego podcast. Don't know what episode it is, but it's a good one nonetheless.
It's a high number. Let's put it that
It's
way.
a high number in the 270s. So welcome back. Livin in San Diego. Follow us over on Instagram at Livin in San Diego. Livin, no G. Come say what's up. I'm Chris Erickson.
You almost said my name.
I'm Cassie Lewis. We got Chris Erickson over there. Welcome back, guys. We got a fun episode today. Little bit of sports. As always, we cover some sports, some weekends. We have new to do and Adieu, our San Diego story of the week. And that has to do with good old days at Pacific Beach. So it's a little tie in there. And then question for Cassie. I'm interested on this question too. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. So
You have to learn about me 1 week at a time. That's what happens.
So we got a good question at the end too. But other than that, just weekends, life in general. If you guys haven't tuned in before, this is the Livin in San Diego podcast. We chat all about living in San Diego. Maybe you come over from our Instagram. We post the story of the week over there. Also, what's going on around town, things to do. The next post will be dropping today, Thursday. Actually, the podcast is dropping today too. So we drop this every single Thursday. But it's about 10 new things coming to Oceanside. So some developments, some new restaurants, some other things you got to check out. So
Sweet.
Go follow us over there if you just want some local info on what's going on around town. And sometimes a lot of it's North County, San Diego, but we go out of there sometimes here and there.
Yeah.
So anywho, I saw somebody else post, kind of want to have him on. I forget his name. He just changed his name, Pimp Lord. If you're out there, Pimp Lord. But he's been posting a lot lately, all about San Diego stuff and something about if you're not above like Barrio Logan or whatever, you can't really claim San Diego. We're going to claim it.
Not above Barrio Logan? That seems crazy.
Yeah, he just does funny stuff. He's like just trying to do like, little bit controversial stuff. But he's got always funny posts. He's always around town, cruising around. But anyways, he'd be fun to have on. So maybe we'll look into it. I don't know his new name. I think he rebranded. So I think his new ones, it used to be Pimp Lord. Now it might be Jeremy. So
Or Bradley or something like that.
something. I don't know. I think it's Jeremy, maybe Jeremy 619, something like that. Anyways, let's rock and roll. Okay. So how was the weekend?
Pretty good. We think we've had 2 weekends, right? Did we
No.
podcast last week?
We did, yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going crazy? Oh, maybe I'm going crazy.
The week before we had 2 weekends.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So this weekend, just baseball on Saturday. Got another W.
Nice.
Actually got one yesterday too. So rolling right along. And then we went to Disneyland with Chelsea's sister and our brother-in-law and our niece and our nephew. And it was their first time. It's been a long time since I've seen the reaction of first timers. My kids were tiny the first time they went, so we didn't really see like a good first time reaction.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we're here.
I mean, Braden was there when he was a week old.
Yeah.
So like in the stroller, obviously, clearly not going on any rides
On
or anything
Space
like
Mountain.
that. No, yeah. But it was really fun. So it was Sienna's. Their birthdays are like the whole family's birthdays are within a month of each other, March and April. So it was a birthday gift for our niece Sienna, and it was super fun. It was almost empty. It poured like the first 30 minutes we were there. So the kids are all in their ponchos and we're just getting soaked. But it is Anaheim, so like an hour later it was 80.
Yeah.
So and it was stayed overcast and then drizzled a little. It was perfect, but there was also nobody there. So we went on.
You didn't have a poncho?
No. I just had I was wearing. It wasn't cold, so I was wearing. I have a Disney jersey that I wear, so I was just wearing that and shorts. And that was fine. And then it dried out in a couple hours. So it wasn't too bad. My shoes are always the key. Shoes stayed dry.
Okay.
I stayed off of the old Splash Mountain Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I stayed off of that, so I didn't want to get my shoes wet.
Get double wet. Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. It was, I think the kids probably went on, I don't know, 18 rides or something like that. I was closer to the 8.
Yeah.
So I don't need to go on Pinocchio and Snow White and
The little guys.
like the little, yeah. I just, especially when there's a big group, it's like I'm probably going to be on one by myself. Like, what's the point?
Mr. Toad's
So-
Wild Ride.
I didn't do Mr. Toad's either. I do like Mr. Toad's, probably the best out of the. Peter Pan's the best, but the line's always crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
I always get scared at the end of
when you're,
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You're stuck in that little room and it gets hot. You're like, oh
yeah,
no.
it's a dark ending.
Yeah.
He dies and goes to hell, and then
Oh, does
maybe
he?
comes back. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that part. I just know
judge,
that last room
sends him
gets hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's literally like a devil looking dude.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's some weird Disney stuff if you think about it. But yeah, it was a fun weekend. But that's pretty much all we got into.
What's the so I'm always looking, like, we don't go to Disney much, but I'm always looking, okay, before we go, we probably went 2 years ago, I want to say, but like the Disney secrets, if you look this way, you see like the Club
Hidden
33
Mickeys.
or
Oh, yeah.
Hidden
Yeah.
Mickeys, or if you go into certain rides and you're looking at the corner and there's like a little hidden Tinkerbell or something like that. What's some, I know you got some secrets in there.
I mean,
You've been going enough.
I know.
Maybe not even, maybe people don't even know these ones.
No, I mean, I think a lot of the ones, like the Hidden Mickeys are like the big thing. I think you can Google all of them, or like ChatGPT probably has all of them for you to find. There's a crazy one on the fountain outside, like it's right between Disneyland and downtown Disney. It's like a big orange. It looks like an orange flower, like shooting up water. There's a crazy one on that one. In Pirates of the Caribbean, you have to like fully turn your back when you get into that last scene when they're like shooting across the water, shooting across the boats. If you turn around on the armor, I think it's on the chest plate of the armor. There's a Mickey head like right in the middle of it. But there's a ton of those. Like even Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. There's a scene where it's like drainage culverts coming out or something like that, like pipes coming out. They're not actually, they're on a screen. But one of them, instead of having a cover, has 2 covers, and it's the Mickey Mouse head. So
How many
there's
are
just
there?
a lot of those. There's just one of those. There's a
Okay.
lot of other random ones, but there's just one of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of things things among like to look for and cool
Isn't there
stories.
at some
and stuff
point you
like
could
that.
look out the window or look if you're standing maybe by King Arthur's thing or something like that? If you look up at a window, there's like a
in
witch or something who comes, or Snow White. I don't know who
yeah,
it is.
no, I think maybe it's is it the Wicked Witch in Snow White? Is that what her name is? Maleficent is Sleeping Beauty. It might be just the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I think so. I think there's also like on Main Street, there's a lot to look at, like historic wise. Like a lot of the businesses are like real things, and there's Walt's old apartment. Like you can look up at the window there.
He
and
just used to live there.
I think he used to stay there sometimes. I think he had a full family and stuff. So I think he probably had a couple
That was
of
his
houses.
getaway.
Yeah.
I gotta just go stay at Disneyland for a few days.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe even, I don't even know if he stayed there. I don't know. But there's a lot of things. It was also one of the first times in a long time where we didn't go to California Adventure after. Because I usually like Disney till like midday.
Yeah.
And then it's ready for a beer.
Yeah.
So it's always different when that isn't part of our normal plan. So an all-day Disney day is just not something we do very often.
What about, can you get a beer at the Star Wars or something?
Yeah, but you have to have reservations or wait in that long line. And there's a couple restaurants now. Carnation Cafe right on Main Street. We went there when we went for Braden's birthday in January, and I didn't even know they were going to have booze, but they had beer and wine.
Ooh,
I know, I was excited.
a bonus.
And I think all the sit down places now have it as
Okay.
an option, where it wasn't that before. I'm just waiting for them to just change it. Like it doesn't seem like it California Adventure, it's not like a whole bunch of drunk people are walking around.
Yeah, but Disneyland there are.
There's more potential for it.
I don't know. There's always a bunch of idiots, but I guess that's just par for
That's
the course.
life, yeah.
Guess you can't really stop that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, it was really fun.
And I probably asked you before, so favorite ride or attraction?
I think Space Mountain's my favorite ride. at Disneyland. I think Incredicoaster probably at or Guardians of the Galaxy at California Adventure.
Yeah.
But I like Space Mountain is super fun. Chelsea hates it, but goes on it. The rides I hate, I don't go on. Like Matterhorn, I won't do anymore because it just kills my back and knees. But Space Mountain, Chelsea still will do it, and she screams the whole time.
Is that the one inside?
So yeah,
Like inside the dome, and it's all dark.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't think I've been on that for a long time.
Well, our niece and nephew went on everything. Like it was pretty awesome. I just didn't expect them to like be gung ho to go on Space
How old
Mountain.
are they?
That's a
Ballpark?
great question.
Well, they're not little tiny
seven,
guys.
5 and 7, or 6
Okay.
and 8, 6 and 8.
Yeah.
So
Ready to explore.
yeah, it was rad. The only thing they weren't tall enough to go on was Indiana Jones, so we didn't do that one. But yeah, it was really fun. It was a good weekend.
There's this YouTube guy, Mark Rober.
Yep.
You know, science
Yeah,
guy.
the boys love him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun to
Brayden
watch.
does.
And he one of his things, he always went to Disney. I think he grew up in Southern California, whatever. He went to Disneyland, and one of the things he wanted to do, or maybe Florida, whatever. Is there another Space Mountain?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of them. Anywho, he went in and had some sort of infrared cameras or whatever, and taking pictures of it, and was able to like rebuild Space Mountain, like a miniature version of it, to see how, you know, because it's all dark in there, see how it all looked. He was like, oh, he was very excited about like how it finally came out, and you could see the tracks and kind of you bend the loops, and you know, going through there dark, but he virtually rebuilt it.
I've seen pictures or video of it without the lights on or without the lights off. With the lights on, I guess would be the way you say that. And it is crazy, like how intricate it is. It's not because it's in such a confined
it's small.
space, and you're like, I mean, the tracks just look so close when you're looking at it with the lights on.
Yeah. How'd you say
Without the lights off.
Without the lights off. All right. Yeah, I think we'll do another trip in 2 years. That's
Sweet.
what we're going to do. Yeah, my weekend was just wrapping up the week. Still a remodel update. We're there. It just I still have boxes of stuff of like, you know, just I got to hang a bunch of stuff. I'm looking at walls now. I'm like, oh, I need like what's behind you? The what's that from?
I don't know what it's from, but it's arm wrestling. Is it from a movie?
I think it's from a movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It could be from Over the Top, that arm wrestling movie. Do you ever see that?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
It's a good one. Go watch it. But yeah, no, there's like some sort of, we need some, it's all black and white. So we need like color. The boys are like, why is everything black and white? They keep asking us like, because that's clean. It looks good. I like it. So working on some artwork. If you guys have some good artwork out there, let me know. Trying to
Z Gallery is always a good one.
I'm not going to Z Gallery. I need to find like, I'm going to go to the corner frame shop or something.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, Brenda's place.
Yep.
Over in Lucadia. If you guys need some framing or some, they have a lot of local art in there as well. So go check that out. But yeah, trying to find, not yet. I got to get everything else hung first.
I don't know how expensive it is, but I think was it Seawalt? It's like by that bike shop next to, I think that's what it's called. Over by where Chicken Hawk is now. There's a little bike shop on Vulcan.
Okay.
And there's a gallery there. And a lot of my parents' art. He's a photographer, but it's like really pretty, a lot of ocean stuff.
Yeah, that's what I need. Cool. Something local from somewhere, from someone local or of something local. So
yeah,
gotta find that. But that's always a good time. So that's kind of last step before I got to get everything else hung up, but I had something else. What was it? Chicken Hawk, go back a few. Let me see here. Art. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but in our YouTube videos, there's what's the gal's name? Yes, C is her kind of brand. Yes, SEA. And she does a bunch of local surf breaks all over. Actually, I think she's got your spots like Morro Bay and cool. Up and down the coast, and she's got a few other ones, but she's got some really cool. That's in the background of our YouTube videos, which is nice. And then on Sunday, so my pops had to use up some airline mileage that was going to expire, so he booked a trip to Vegas, and we were all on text chain, and finally, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I should probably go with him. So just me and him, because I wanted to go. I was just trying to figure out time. I was like, okay, we got this. We didn't have any tournaments going on, which is good. So anyways, flew out
That's about to
Sunday.
start.
Yeah, that's where we just got the schedules for that. So
Plus
yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yep.
we got some. I think there might be some overlap. I don't know. Now we got two in it, so we'll see how that
Same here.
goes. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
At least you're same club.
Yeah. But I don't know, not same location all the time. So we'll see where that goes. We'll keep you guys updated. This is the #1 kids sports program, or kids San Diego kids sports updates, according to what somebody sends me, like what we SEO for on our podcast.
Yeah.
And it's kids sports, so we're crushing it there.
Yeah.
But we'll keep you updated on San Diego kids sports as well. But anyways, flew out to Vegas, did our normal stay downtown Vegas. Just me and him, so super mellow. Showed up. There's a cool bar in front of the plaza. It's called the Carousel Bar. It's just kind of at the end of Fremont Street, and you're like looking. I mean, we're looking at TVs, but it's like right at. I mean, I guess you can't look at anything now because now they have it blocked off. But cool little venue. So we got there, showed up, got to watch maybe the last 3 holes of the Masters.
Oh, right.
Got to kind of see that going on. Cruise around. He likes a lot of table games, but I dragged him to a lot of slot machines this time. So playing all these random slots. There's a dude I watch on Instagram or on YouTube, Vegas Matt, and so he plays all kinds of games. But so now I kind of see what I know how some of the games work, and so I'm kind of picking and choosing. My dad really won, so we were losing whatever. Right when you sit down in Vegas too, it was like I'm pulling out 100, put it in, it's gone pretty quick. Pull out, I'm like, let's try this. So down a little bit right off the bat, right, and then cruising around. I think we got some food, whatever, got a drink, cruising, and he's like, I want to play, and just checking out all the different hotels down there. We had no plans. We're like, what do you want to do? Like, I don't know, let's go walk. I need to get 10,000 steps in, so let's go walk. And so cruise around, ended up, he's like, I want to play a piggy machine. And this is like a few hours in. We're like, all right, cool. Let's go find you a piggy machine. Who really wants to play a piggy machine? So we sat down and we're playing, losing. We each put through in like 50 or $100, I forget. And ended up getting down to like, I don't know, pretty low. I don't know if it's 78 or $28, but anyways, pretty low. Hit the bonus. And then we're just hitting these things. Ding, 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 ding. And everything's filling up. I'm like, and I kind of knew the game. I was like, oh, dude, this is a pretty good bonus. It was like a $4 bet, right? It wasn't anything crazy. And it just kept going and filling in these piggies. And, finally, I have the video of it. Throw it up on the bonus screens and starts counting it up. It's just going like 50, 100, awesome. 150, 200, 300, 400, 500. It ended up being like $750.
Oh, geez,
we're like, dude,
gnarly.
This is great.
Oh, that's rad.
So he was excited. We played there a few more times, lost a little bit. Anyways, ran that up even more to like 1,100.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a good piggy machine picked by him. And then cruised over, did a little other machine, lost there. Anyways, cruising around, just did dumb stuff. Like we were looking into playing bingo. We didn't end up playing bingo. Played a little bit of Keno, actually not at a machine, sit down and play Keno, like in the casino.
Yeah.
So we sat there because we had like vouchers and you get like a free game, but you got to buy 3 or you got to buy $15. So it was kind of like not a great idea, but anyways, cashed out like $9 there, Keno, $9. So, then we put in, so next day, stayed up late playing Pai Gow. Pai Gow's great. That's my favorite game. Just sit there and, I hit no bonuses, didn't do anything great, but just kind of push is basically what you do the whole time. Get a few Coors Lights, watch hang out, play some cards, table was okay as what people wise. So the next day we got up and cruising around. My nephew talks to my pops. He's like, oh man, you, because we're like, oh, let's make a sports bet just so we have something to watch, right? So we make my nephew wanted to bet on Man U. Man U's got a good line. They're playing somebody else, whatever. So we go up. He's going to make the bet. I don't know how to read a sports bet for a soccer game, so I'm just like, I mean, it's kind of the similar, but you could bet win. Okay, that's pretty simple. And they're, the favored team is minus points. So minus, let's call it 100. You could play win for the away team, which is they're the underdogs. It was like plus 400. So that's a really good, or a draw. So, I mean, you have 3 bets, which is kind of tough because a lot of soccer matches end up in a draw.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know if I want to bet a win. So anyways, he bet
Kind of lame to bet for draw and like hope for a tie.
Yeah.
Too. That's a weird.
That's like, I did not bet the draw. So he had Man U, and I saw they were playing Leeds, and I remember Leeds, one of the guys who, an acquaintance of ours, a buddy of ours, he's like part owner in Leeds. And so he came to our Pies and Pints party, Lou.
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah, so he had his Leeds jacket on. I was like, oh, you know, you a fan? He's like, oh no, invest, blah, 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 you know, very small part, but it's a huge investment group. But anywho, so now
cool.
we became Leeds fans a little bit. Well, not really. I think somebody in my house is Man U, somebody's Arsenal, somebody's maybe Man City. I don't know. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, I'll throw some on Leeds. So I was going to throw $50, threw $20. And anyways, cruise around playing it, whatever. We played this other machine where you could play like 10 hands of poker at a time, playing that. That was fun. And then walked over and saw it was kind of like towards the end of the game, or probably 20 minutes left of the game. And I just looked over on my phone. I was like, oh, cool. Leeds is up 2-0. By the time we get to actually the sports book, which is 30 feet ahead of us, it was 2-1. I was like, dang it. Anyways, Leeds ended up winning. So cashed out, whatever, like just close to $100, $96. I was like, cool. Right next door, they have a little machine that's, you could basically, it's a gambling machine, but you put in, I think it was $79, $159 or $179, something like that. The 79, it's a Pokemon card. The 159 is autograph or whatever, a sports card, and then or autographed jersey for 170. And it could be like, you know, who's like a great rookie that would be like worth a lot of money.
The shortstop for Connor Griffin, whatever.
It could be a signed Connor Griffin 1-of-1 card, right? I don't want to do that. So I got a Pokemon card. I was like, oh, if it sucks, I'll just give it to the boys. You know?
Yeah.
So it's cool. Pop it out. It ended up being, now I'm back to my original bet. It was like a $20 card. So it was like a Japanese 2024, whatever, but pristine condition. So it looks cool. It's all comes out graded and like a little, you know, like a present box and a case. And, you know, it's very, and it's all in the little, whatever that thing's called, the sleeve or whatever. So it's graded in there. And that was fun. And then the only other bets, the only thing of note was we wanted to watch, go to the other sports book at Circa, which is an awesome spot. I've only been there for NFL playoffs, and it's a madhouse. It's kind of like a stadium seating. And then you have a second deck where you can go play Keno or whatever, some slot machines up there. But it's just huge, giant screen, right? And all the scores at the bottom. It's a big, beautiful screen. And like I said, I've only been there when it's crazy busy, but there's no sports going on Monday night. So got to sit down and watch. But before that, my pops wanted, he was like, I think I'm going to do like a 5-team hockey bet. I was like, okay. So we sit down picking his teams. I was like, I should probably get in on that. So I picked 5 teams.
Is it playoffs or no?
Or
just before? Like
just before, weekend, yeah. I think there's 2 games left or something. Okay. And so picked 5 games. He's got his 5 games. So we sit down, cruising around, coming towards the end of the first games. I was like, oh, looks like, you know, I won the first game. My second game, they went to over. I was like, okay, watching it. I saw that it was overtime. They went overtime. Then they had to go to a shootout. They ended up winning the shootout. So got 2 on the board, 3 falls, 4 falls. The last one was the Vegas Knights. And it was already the third period and they were up, whatever, 6-2. Nice. It was like basically just cash it. So I hit 5 for 5 on a random hockey bet. Like that's like unheard of.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton of money. It was just $20 bet for I think $170, but still, it was like
pretty crazy.
This is cool. Yeah. But also while I was there, they have the little machines and you're watching over the sports book. So you're playing, you know, the bar top machines, like a little Keno. And so we were just playing Keno, just whatever, watching the game, having fun, having a chat. And then he went to the bathroom. I already cashed out my Keno. I was like, just put it $20. I just want to play these random. They have like random little slot machines on there. So I throw in $20, playing, I think $1 bet, something like that. And then the first game, there's 1, 2, 3, there's like 7 different slots you could play. The first one I picked, hit the bonus, ran it up. Dude, it gave me like, within a few spins, it gave me 30 free spins and then maybe 20 more, whatever, like 50 free spins or something. I was like, wow, cool. So ran that up to a little bit and then started just making my way through all these machines and ran it up to like $500.
Oh, wow.
Off $20. I was like, this is great. And then ran it down to 400, but still had a good run on that. Anyways, just nice and mellow. Nothing crazy in Vegas.
Any good
It
meals
was
or
just-
anything?
Yeah, we went to just nothing. We went to the Binion's has a little cafe there. So we went there. There's actually a really good spot in Plaza. It's called Pop-Up Pizza. It's just their little stand right there. It's in the hotel we're at. And really good pizza. So we got some pie there, comped, of course. But and then we had big plans. We're like, well, maybe we should go to the Strip, walk around. Maybe we should go see a show.
Town or away?
They could have been in town.
Oh, okay.
We probably should have
I've
gone to see that.
wanted to do that, yeah.
Dang it. We didn't even think of that. Yeah, I don't know if they were in town.
You would know. I mean, well, at least you guys aren't on Strip, so it's hard because when they're in town on Strip, everybody's in night skier.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Dang it. That would have been a good call. Because we were like trying to figure out shows. We ended up just staying downtown and cruising around down there.
Let's go.
But yeah, nothing crazy. Just fun little quick hit in Vegas. Came out somewhat, I'm going to call it even.
Nice.
Basically even. So yeah, it's a good little trip. But let's get into sports a little bit since we're talking about the Knights.
Yeah. Sports has been a tough subject. Other than so our softball was great. We won last week. Baseball's been good for the boys. We've won a couple. But professional sports for me has been
A little rough.
not a little rough.
Well, let's get
Extremely
let's
rough.
get into the standings here.
No.
All right, National League. We're looking at National League West. And Dodgers, obviously, first place.
Yep.
Padres coming in second. They're 9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah, crazy.
Those runs are fun because you're like, they're never going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go on a 1-9 streak. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It happens. It's baseball.
Giants, 6-12. 3-7 in their last 10.
And not getting better.
Not getting better. I heard a little
4-game
piece. I
losing
think
streak.
maybe Elo and Tony Gwynn or somebody was talking about your manager. And they're like, maybe, is he going to make it to the end of the year?
Yeah.
Is he like where'd he come from? Like a college team?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Well, they said something about after the end of the game, the umpire was right in a call, but he didn't like the ump. So he was like arguing with him still because of a call that he made in college or whatever. Like there was
I don't think it was the umpire that made the call. It was just a call. So they called Encarnacion out on, he was sprinting to first on a swinging bunt and was on the left side of the foul line. So you're running to first. You have that little rectangle or like two parallel lines as the running lane. And you can run on the line. You can even run in the grass because if you're a left or a righty, you're crossing through the grass and going towards first base.
Yeah.
But they called Gerard out because he was out of the base path. That was their call.
Running to first?
Running to first, yeah. And I guess Tony Vitello had a play while he was the manager of Tennessee that was very similar, but it was in a lot bigger game, like an important game. And so it's just a hot button play for him, calling that running out of the base path. And so that's why he went ballistic. I think he was also trying to light a fire. It actually backfired because they were winning at that time.
Yeah.
And he gets kicked out of the game, and then the bullpen blows up and gives up a lead.
Solid.
So it wasn't the smartest move. I think he's going to make it through the season. He's signed like a 3 or 5 year deal. Like at some point here, you have to have some consistency. If the players aren't hitting, like our outfield is batting like 145 total.
Yeah.
And one of them just got hurt, which is maybe a blessing because now maybe a rookie will jump in there and do something. But yeah, I mean, the fact that all of our outfielders are hitting under 200.
I don't think we mentioned the team yet. By the way, he's a Giants fan. So if you
Giants.
guys haven't tuned in before.
Yeah, Giants. And so, I mean, that's the big problem. Devers are, our biggest star, supposedly, isn't hitting and actually looks really bad. Like he's striking out on a clip that I don't think he ever has in his career.
Yeah.
So it's hard to win like that. And then our starting pitcher yesterday gave up 4 runs in the first. So, I mean, it's just really hard to win games when you're going down 4-0 and you know you can only score 2 runs a game.
Yeah.
I think they scored 3 though. but they lost 8-3. So.
Okay. Those early stats you seem to, I mean, it's a long season, right? So they seem to wash themselves. I mean, the law of averages, right? They're going to come back to where they've been hitting or whatever. Even like last night, Padres game, Josh Naylor, Seattle, was hitting, he's batting like 145.
Right.
Like,
and he's like a 300 hitter.
Cleanup hitter. Yeah. He's, good hitter, all that kind of stuff. And then Luis Campusano for the Padres is batting at like a 333 clip.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something wild,
Yeah.
And so it's like, well,
yeah,
we'll see how the season goes. Hopefully he stays hot. I don't care about Naylor, but usually work themselves out.
So they already
towards the
won
end of the
2 out of
season.
3 in that.
Yeah.
So they're leading the Vetter Cup. It's good.
Yeah. They last night, did you see any of the game? Mm-mm. So I was tired, went to bed at whatever. It was 6-0. It was the sixth inning. I know my family went down there. They really wanted to get the puffer jackets, but
did they get it?
Yeah, I think so.
It looked like chaos.
Like
was like,
I just seen some posts and there's like lines going out. I saw one this morning. I don't even know where it was. Just even getting into the park, just backed up lines, like everybody for a Wednesday night puffer jacket game. Have you seen the puffer jackets?
Yeah, they're fine.
They're
brown puffer jackets.
When Mud's wearing them, it's like, it looks like Dracula. He's got like
the wings coming up.
These things, the whatever collar is so big. But I'll see. I think everybody in my family got one, so I'll see how they look on them. But it was a wild night. Anyway, so they were down 6-0. Vasquez gives up two more. Seattle's hitting pretty well. Like they had a ton of hits. They went down 6. I think it was the 6th inning. We got to run back in one of those innings, and then so we're down 6-1 in the bottom of the 9th. I only watched the highlights. They pop on the highlights in the 9th. It was 3 on. Somebody gets a double, or somebody gets a single, 2 runs in, so it's 6-3. Another single, 6-4, and then so we got a man on first and second, 2 outs. Tatis flew out. Oh, that's what it was, a sac fly for the second out. 6-4. And then Merrill comes in and just hits one, boom, down the left field, hits the line. 2 other guys come in. Now it's 7. It must have been 6-5. And then they walk it off. Not a walk-off home run, but walk-off double. Merrill coming back 5 innings, 5 runs in the last inning. It's wild.
Crazy.
So
when you're hot, it happens.
Yeah. So it's good. It's kind of fun. The last 2 weeks.
Yeah, winning's
or so,
fun.
Oh yeah, the last 2 weeks they've had 3 walk-offs, which is wild. Two home run walk-offs, and then this little double walk-off. But it's it kind of feels a little more like, at least early stages, once again, long season. But 2 years ago when they went to the playoffs, beat the Dodgers, they had a lot of these moments where they had maybe not 5 runs in the 9th inning, but a few runs, come back, kind of walk-off home runs, big plays. Merrill robbed one from who's the guy? Who's the number 3 hitter?
For what team?
Seattle. JT, maybe?
I don't know.
Their center fielder?
Not sure.
You would know the name. Anyways, robbed one from him, and it was a sick.
Cam would know the name.
It was where the fences come together, and there's a little notch, and so it drops back a little bit, so he kind of had to jump over that section, and got, pretty high, perfect timing. And I was watching him watch the ball the entire time. Watch the ball, catch it, I don't do that. I'm like, got it. Whip your hand out there and hopefully you catch it. But anyways, he robbed one. Julio something.
Oh, Rodriguez. Oh, yeah.
There
Julio
we go.
Rodriguez.
J-Rod.
I don't know. I picture him playing right field for some reason, but I know he plays center.
Yeah. But anyways, super fun.
Rad.
As of now for the pods.
Walk-offs are fun. We did that on Thursday.
Yeah. Nice.
Which is fun.
Yeah. Who's your...
No, not the Giants. The Tight Swings.
Oh, the Tight Swings. Oh, yeah.
You and me.
We did. You got the walk-off.
I got the walk-off, which was fun. I haven't had one a couple years. I think it's been a few years since I got a walk-off hit. So it's fun.
That's nice. Little walk-off single. Boom.
Yep.
Game over. Against
All game.
Dad's night out. Right? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Later
and that left fielder that just killed us.
Yeah.
We
Good scouting.
had like 9 outs to him.
He was playing Rover.
He was.
Yeah. So walk-offs. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I've seen a few clips. What are your thoughts on Don Orsillo? Is he a good play caller?
I don't have as much problem with Don Arcillo as I do with Mud. I cannot stand Mud.
Why? Because he's just too goofy and weird.
Too goofy, and I think together they just make like. I mean, I think.
Well, Don's very like when they bring the camera, he knows Mud, so Mud's just playing Mud, and then he's very serious or a lot more
serious.
Yeah, more serious.
But when they strike out 3 batters in an inning, and he does that stupid bit thing where it's there's just because we have to watch the Padres broadcast when they're playing the Giants, like because our broadcast is blacked out.
Yeah,
and it drives me crazy. I'm like, oh my god, this is so hard to listen to. I mean, the Giants broadcast crew. I mean, we already have a Hall of Famer. John Miller's in the Hall of Fame. Dwayne and Mike will go into the Hall of Fame at some point. Krug and Kipe, and then Dave Fleming does like national broadcasts of big games of a lot of sports, college. And so I love our broadcast crew. I can't stand the Padres. I would rather, honestly, to be honest, I would rather listen to Tony Gwynn Jr.
I
do
do
the
like Tony
radio
Gwynn Jr.
over Don and Mud.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Okay.
But
well, I've just seen some clips of like people loving his because the last 2 walk-offs were back-to-back nights. And so it was just, they're just kind of breaking it down. Like the first night, his just whole flavor. I was like, I know that you've seen they do it on MLB Network all that went during the Padres break, but deep into the San Diego night and then the walk off. But he has like new little clips. And so the second night he did it and Gavin Sheets hit a bomb for a walk off and just was talking till he got around second and then just quiet, let the fans go, so it was just like, instead of just yapping the whole time, and they were
yapping the whole time.
Yeah, like most like some announcers could just be so excited, and which sometimes he'll do too. But just kind of let the moment be at that point. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about how much Casty hates the Padres announcer. Because I've seen a few articles, and him and Mud are in some of the top, and then your boys are some of the top as far as announcing crews.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're not my least favorite of like the Rockies broadcast crew.
Well, what do they have?
They're horrible.
They don't have anything to talk about.
The Dodger dude is such a homer. Like I cannot listen to him.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. But like, I don't know. It's just you get used to, like, I watch probably, I don't know, 120 games a season on TV. And when it's not the crew that I say things before Krug and Kipe say them all the time. Yeah. I know what they're going to say. I know Mike's going to say, grab some pine meat. I know that there's things that I know they're going to say. And then when you listen to a different crew, you're like, oh my God, this is painful.
Oh, see, I'll never listen to your guys, so we'll never know. We shall never know. All right, let's test your knowledge here before we get into a little background of where this came from. So, okay, this is the list according to ChatGPT. So we'll see how accurate it is. But
this is all current announcers?
No, this is announcers. We're getting into a little bit now. We're going into still baseball.
Oh, okay.
But top 10 walkout songs for closers.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to give you
I don't even know if we have a closer right now.
This is just like all time. So I'm going to give you the closer. You're going to give me their walkout song. Or what do you want to do it? Walkout song and closer?
I don't know. I'm not going to be great at it. I know clearly. I know one.
Let's go. Okay, we'll start. We'll just go 1 through 10. All right, here we go. Mariano Rivera. What was his walkout song?
I don't remember.
Metallica.
Oh, Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman. There we go. Trevor Hoffman.
Hells Bells.
Is there somebody using Hells Bells right now? I just saw maybe the Texas guy, or
maybe
there was some sort of
like not a great idea.
No, come on, bro, get your own. Edwin Diaz.
Oh, Timmy Trumpet.
Yeah, Narco.
Oh, I know, or Narco. Yeah.
Jonathan Papelbon.
Oh, I don't know.
Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, the Boston one or whatever.
I'm shipping up to Boston.
Yeah.
You might know this one. Eric Gagne. Little Guns N' Roses.
No, I don't know.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah.
Sounds like, he's a jungle. Dennis Eckersley.
No clue.
Little George Thorogood. Bad to the Bone.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Aroldis Chapman.
He's still pitching.
Another Metallica.
He's like 44 years old.
Yeah, dude, he is. I saw him in the offseason on Instagram, just throwing a little warm-up ball in a cul-de-sac. Guy's huge.
Oh, he is yoked. Yeah. I don't know.
From Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Keg Krimble.
Craig Kimbrell.
Keg Krimble.
I think he's still playing too.
He's got a little Guns N' Roses.
Nice.
Might be close to Eric Gagne.
Brayton was pitching yesterday, and he's got a little Craig Kimbrell going with his like how he like gets low and stuff. So
we got another Welcome to the Jungle. Then we got Kenley Jansen.
You shouldn't be able to use the same tongue twice.
No, I don't think
there are
so.
so many songs.
Yeah, I agree.
What's Kenley Jansen?
California Love.
Oh, okay.
Little Tupac. And then your boy, Brian Wilson.
Oh, what was Brian Wilson's? Was it Beach Boys
House
or something?
of Pain.
No. Oh, okay.
Jump around. There we go.
That's a good one.
And then
he was crazy.
Yeah.
I just played for my boys the other day the Brian Wilson interview where he's talking about got him. Do you remember that?
No.
So his saying was I can't even do it the way he does it, but he's in the interview saying like, you know, you're a hitter and you go 3 for 4 and hit in 4 runners, knock in 5 runners, got him. If you're a closer, you're out there, it's bottom of the 9th. You got 2 runners on, you get strike 3, got him. But the way Brian Wilson said it, he just sounds nuts.
Yeah.
So anyway, I love it. That's always
what is I don't get the
like got him out. Got him.
Got him?
Yeah,
Oh, like
yeah.
got
That
him?
was like his slogan.
Okay.
But Brian Wilson was nuts for a few years there.
He was a wild dude.
So good.
Very, very
good.
intense.
Yeah. Not my favorite Giants closer ever because he went to the Dodgers after that. So
yeah,
that's
gross.
a bad look.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Well, there's a little history to the closing song. So back in 1972, Sparky Lyle unintentionally changed baseball forever by becoming the first reliever to ever enter a game with his own entrance song. A Yankees PR staffer named Marty Appel wanted to create some excitement around Lyle's appearances and chose Pomp and Circumstances to play
That's
over
hilarious.
the stadium speakers as he came in from the bullpen. So a real energy builder, right? The idea was simple. The song is
music.
Yeah, the song is traditionally associated with endings like graduation, so it symbolized that the game was about to be finished. What surprised everyone was how quickly fans bought into it. So even in a quieter, more traditional baseball era, the crowd began reacting immediately to the first note of the song, anticipating Lyle's entrance and building energy before he even reached the mound. It turned a routine pitching change into a moment. Lyle himself wasn't fully on board and actually felt the added attention created more pressure. Yeah, now they're just walking out with full-on walkout songs. You better not mess this up. You got a whole show going on. I mean, the Padres, they don't even go to commercial. They're just like, all right, we're into the 9th inning.
Yeah. When they have all the light shows and stuff now and everything.
Yeah, the effect on the crowd was undeniable. So this small experiment, led to everything like Trevor Hoffman's Hells Bells, Mario Rivera's Enter Sandman, and then one of the other ones was, let me see if I could find it.
I like the show. Like, I think it's cool. Like them running out and it's either in a spotlight or it's lights are flashing or whatever. But when you go in and you have a 1-run lead and you give it up,
yeah,
it's like, what did we just do? We just had a full show for a loser.
And then
that's
do you remember what's the dude's name? I mean, what's the song? Do you remember the song from, you should know this one. This is your last test.
Mm-hmm.
The closing / entrance song for Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn.
Wasn't it Wild Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I gave it away there. I meant to say Ricky Vaughn.
Yeah. I would have got it too. I just watched it a couple
Ricky
months
Vaughn.
ago.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Anyways, that was good. All right. Enough of sports. Let's get into new to do and Adieu. All right. So new coming around. You bring it up. You're going to do to do.
Okay.
On your phone. I'll get into new. To do, we have 2 of them, but just do the first one.
Okay.
I have one for next week too. But you'll know what it is. You might have gone to it before.
Okay.
All right. New. So this is like, I don't know, for all those sober, curious folk, you're going to hear that word around a lot. A lot of people who
sober, curious,
who kind of are, like, let me dip my toe into not drinking, but I still want something to drink. So San Diego's Monday Morning expands into production with a new a new non-alcoholic brewery in North County. Have you heard Monday Morning?
Yeah.
So So they have a spot in, they have a bottle shop in Pacific Beach and then a second location in Ocean Beach that started, 2024. So only a few years, but both locations introduced San Diegans to a wide range of alcohol-free alternatives, including beer, wine, and spirits designated to replicate the complexity and ritual of traditional drinking without the alcohol. Now the company is moving beyond retail to help shape the future of the category itself. So in the old building that housed Stumblefoot and most recently Creative Creature up there in this article. What's that? Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ever go there?
No.
I went
Oh,
there.
the beer list always looked weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I went there once and it was like, they had one of their specials was like it was mixing like a juicy IPA with something else. I forget what it was called, but I had a little taster of it. It was like a milkshake or something.
Oh, yeah.
It was really, really interesting. And the whole vibe of it was definitely interesting, but they never advertised, never even people living up there never really knew it was there. Anyways, they're taking over that new spot over there. And it's not really going to be a brewery. It's going to be a bottle shop at first. So the first thing they're going to have over there, it is, where'd it go? Beyond manufacturing, they aim to provide broader support for partner brands, including product positioning, blah, blah, blah. So they're trying to be like the distributor for non-alcoholic. So it's also going to serve a consumer-facing role, though not immediately in the form of a traditional tasting room. The spot will initially operate as a bottle shop, carrying more than 400 non-alcoholic products, bringing one of the region's largest selections of alcohol-free beverages to North County. Plans for a full tasting room experience remain part of the company's long-term vision as a production ramps up. So, and you interested in NA beer skis or wine? I've had NA beers.
Yeah.
I do like, the biggest one, Athletic Brew. They had they have their traditional IPA, but then they have a hazy. Mm-hmm. It's all right. I mean, it's like you could obviously tell, but it's like,
I think you can just tell after the third one.
You're like, wait a second here. This isn't hitting. They keep calling in this article. Let me know your thoughts. San Marcos's Lacoste area. Did you know San Marcos has the Lacoste area?
Where is that?
That's where Stumblefoot is. You're like,
that's not. Because it's close to Lacoste.
Yeah,
Carlsbad's
it's
Lacoste
right there.
area?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I don't think it's Lacoste area. You
No.
can't say that.
Or you could say between San Alejo and Lacoste.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
The Lacoste area. So anyways, I don't know. What are your thoughts on non-alcoholic brews? I know you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I just have never tried it, so I can't knock it. But I don't love, I like beer a lot, but I don't know if I like it enough where that would be my choice of drink if I wasn't drinking.
I've done it. Yeah, I do it. So, sometimes drinking water all day and I just want something,
Flavorful.
Anything. Yeah. Sparkling water, whatever. Just put like some electrolytes in my water or something like that. And sometimes it's a non-alcoholic beer. Rarely. But, if we had I had them from our Palm Desert trip. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll grab one of those, cook some dinner, have an NA. It's beer adjacent.
Yeah.
Like obviously not the same, but they've gotten a lot better. It's not like the old ones, which was like, I don't know, Coors NA, Coors Cutter. I don't know what they were called, but O'Doul's. I know they had.
Yeah.
O'Doul's
That was like
is
the
always
original.
they're always NA.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have O'Doul's A.
Yeah. That'd be funny, actually.
Yeah.
No, I just if I'm grabbing something in the evening, we have Liquid Death in the fridge. I'll grab.
Yeah. Something like those things are. Yeah. Something like that too.
But, yeah. That's my kind of go-to. Like I said, I just, the flavor, it's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely getting better.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still a missing.
It's called alcohol.
Yeah. A missing element from, let's say, Athletic Brew to a Trivana. So.
Yeah, for sure. I had a Trivana last night.
Nice.
Yeah. To do?
You're
right.
What's to do?
I have done it.
Yeah.
You're right.
There we go.
So exciting news is that movies are back on the Hotel Del Beach in 2026, and it's a lot of really, really good movies. It's pretty cool. So this article shows a picture of it, and it's exactly how we were set up. Your back's to the ocean. Screen is kind of right in front of. They're kind of like cottages on Hotel Del, like on that north side, I guess it would be, or maybe west side.
Yeah, they look
of the
like little
hotel.
houses.
Yeah, they look like little houses. And it's really, really fun. So they have just regular seating. So just like chairs set up side by side. And then they have like little, on the sides, they have fire pit options too. So tickets for the seats, I'll get into which movies they are, but for just seats are $25.75 each. Or you can do the little package that gets you the little s'mores kit and the little fire pit and stuff. We did not do that. We just did the seats.
Seats sound sufficient.
Yeah, it was. And we saw Sandlot when we went.
Ooh,
And it was
nice.
right in the middle of summer, so it was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like here you are on the beach in Coronado, and you know the 4th of July scene in Sandlot when the fireworks are going on. It just felt
Kind of like that.
Yeah, it felt perfect. But this year, some good ones. I think the first one is maybe the one that I want to go to. There's a couple actually, but Jurassic Park is one of the first ones. You got the Goonies, which my kids just watched for the first time a couple months ago.
Thoughts on the Goonies?
Love it. Yeah,
overrated.
Goonies.
Overrated.
Oh, really? I think it's probably overrated just because it's like a cult following movie. But it is very good. Like it holds up.
Did you see it
which
as
is
a
weird.
kid?
Yeah.
Okay, I never saw it until probably 5-10 years ago. I don't know. Somewhere between the 5-10 years ago, I watched it on whatever, Netflix
So
or something like that.
maybe that's the key is like seeing
Watch it as a kid.
Yeah, watch it
Yeah.
as a kid. Like it still holds up for me.
Yeah.
Barbie, which I haven't seen. Hocus Pocus, and then there's a bunch of other ones in the summer. Back to the Future, which would be rad. Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. That might be the one. I mean, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3,000
not on the
times, but
beach.
not on the beach. Yeah. Incredibles, Ghostbusters for Halloween time, Beetlejuice, Hocus Pocus, and then the big one, which is on New Year's Eve. It is, which is very fitting for the area, Top Gun Maverick. So
Good flick.
pretty cool. I still haven't seen it.
See, you gotta
Maybe
see
that's
it.
the one I go do.
You should go see it.
But anyway,
Yeah.
it starts March 27th, and it's Fridays and Saturdays on select dates. So definitely check it out. It was super fun. Also, just a good excuse to go down to Coronado, grab dinner somewhere there, walk around a little. I don't know what time that taco place is open till, but
Right there.
yeah, but that's
Well, that'd
grab
be
a
good, yeah.
cocktail and grab a couple tacos,
And then have dinner in the beach right there on those little picnic tables and then head over. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, good call.
Very nice. All right. And then how about adieu? Something we're bidding adieu to. So we're going to say goodbye to going in the beach in Coronado and going into the ocean and anywhere there south because the Coronado shoreline closure expands due to sewage contamination. So the Tijuana River is flowing and reaching recreational waters. Beachgoers are advised that the ocean water contains sewage and may cause illness. And this ain't the first time. So anywhere between TJ and now Coronado is basically unswimmable a lot of the time. I don't know if it was true, but I was reading some sort of article and it was saying that Imperial Beach, like the water or the ocean hasn't been open in like years.
I think they
Or
had
hundreds
a
of
couple,
days?
Yeah, I mean they had. I think so we have clients interested in Imperial Beach that we're also looking kind of in North County and stuff. But so I Googled it and I kind of did some research on it. It was open for a couple weeks in July last year, but I think it was closed like 800 and something days out of like 800 and something days. It was a crazy amount.
That is wild.
That's years. I mean, it's 3 years worth of closures, and they're not doing anything about it. So it's going to just keep happening.
It seems like not like an easy fix, but definitely a fixable problem.
Yeah. The problem is it's not in our country. Which,
Yeah, but they could.
yeah.
I mean, we put money into other countries all the time.
That's true.
Like,
That is a good point. But it's getting Mexico to sign on to want to do it too. I don't think we're allowed to. Well, I guess we're
Kind of.
forcing our way. Yeah, but I mean, it's different. It's not a. I don't know. It seems a little bit different, but something has to happen. Part of it too is now it's airborne stuff
Yeah.
too is the problem.
Yeah.
It's not just the water because it's easy to stay out of the water. It sucks, but it's easy to stay out.
I bet there's some
the
good
airborne
surf down there
stuff
too
is-
at some point.
Yeah. But now the airborne stuff's gross too.
That's what some of the solutions in that article that I was seeing was like, Yeah, there's airborne stuff. So they are, instead of treating it, they're getting everybody like air filters. You're like,
That doesn't seem to work.
dude, even if it's not on our side, like you can build, like we've built a lot of things over time. You could build something that, I don't know, corrals it, clean it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like, yeah, it's probably an expensive problem, but there's definitely solutions.
Yeah.
I just don't know why there hasn't been a bigger hubbub about it. I mean, I guess
there is
people down there probably are, right?
Yeah. There's a commercial right now on, I think we're watching The Voice on TV right now with the boys.
Yeah.
And there's a commercial that comes on every segment because it's like the same 5 commercials on YouTube TV. And it's like about the Tijuana River. And so you're trying to explain it to the boys and they're like, wait, what? Like, how is this a thing somewhere that close to us?
Well, once you get, if it keeps going north, once you get like the expensive areas, I'm sure they'll throw money at it, like Coronado.
I don't know. That's the part that's crazy. The Coronado, like Imperial Beach is it's not a big city. It's not like super affluent. But yeah, Coronado, as soon as your beach starts closing, and it means that less people are coming for tourism and less people are visiting the Hotel Del, and like that seems crazy.
It just seems like, I don't know. It seems like it seems cleanable. It seems solvable. So
yeah, I mean, you see those like crazy. I mean, all the stuff they're doing with like the plastics in the ocean and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's like all these creative things that are happening. It seems like you'd be able to figure out.
I think that guy's Boyan Slat. I think that's the guy's name. Yeah, he could come, instead of getting plastic out, get poo out of the ocean.
That's right.
It seems like he could figure it out. There's enough smart people out there.
That's right.
But anyways, we're saying goodbye to Coronado beaches for the time being. So
that sucks.
Who knows how long they'll be shut down. But go watch a movie on the beach. You could do that.
As long as it doesn't stink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Are we ready for our San Diego story of the week?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can nail this. We'll find out. All right, here we go. Let me take a little sip of water.
There he goes. You heard it.
Okay. Coughing on it too. Okay, here we go. This is your San Diego story of the week. All right, so San Diego, let me restart that. Because I read the title and then I read that. Okay. All right, this is your San Diego story of the week. And if you've ever been down to Pacific Beach, you've probably seen this guy and didn't even realize it, or you realized it and didn't even know what his story was. So there's a dude there just gliding down the boardwalk, smooth, slow, almost looks like he's floating. Blue tank top, knee pads, sunglasses, just in his own world. That's SloMo. Are you familiar?
Yes.
Yes. Good old SloMo. But what most people don't know is that he's just not some beach guy. His name is John Kitchen, and he used to be a neurologist. So like super legit doctor, his high paying career, big house, whole thing, right? And he hated it. So burned out, stressed, and dealing with some personal stuff. And he basically had this moment where he's like, why am I doing any of this? So he walks away from it completely. He sells most of his stuff, downsizes his life, moves to PB, and starts rollerblading. And not like normal rollerblading. He develops a super smooth. If you guys have seen him down there in PB, like unbelievably slow. Mm-hmm. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he controls that the whole time, or just has the patience to
not
continue
speed down.
Yeah, continue going slow. But always almost a slow motion style. So just cruising the boardwalk every single day. That's where the name SloMo comes from. And it's not like a once in a while thing. He's been doing this for like 20 years. Same routine, same stretch of boardwalk, just out there every day. And to him, it's not exercise. It's not for show. He talks about it like meditation, like surfers chasing waves, that the feeling of just being in it. So eventually people started noticing him. And then, eventually people start noticing him. And then there's a short document. I can't talk right now. Eventually, people started noticing him. Then a short documentary came out called SloMo, and it blows up. I haven't seen it yet. Have you checked out SloMo?
I haven't seen the documentary, no.
Apparently, it's decent. Like South by Southwest, all that kind of stuff. Like it made the rounds, and I mean, it's a good little flick to watch. But
see where
now,
it's at.
yeah. Now he's kind of a legend. People recognize him all over San Diego. He'll be at the grocery store, and people are like, "Wait, is that SloMo?" They even have hundreds of people show up and skate for him for his birthday. But the coolest part of his whole story, he wasn't trying to become anything. He just figured out what he actually liked doing and built his life around it. Now he's 80 plus years old. He's still out there in PB just cruising. So next time you're on the boardwalk and you just see a guy gliding past you, that's not a random moment. That's someone who fully checked out of the normal path and somehow made it work better than most people. That's the story of SloMo.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I mean, what a retirement plan too.
Yeah.
And maybe earlier than he thought it was going to be, but like to, just downsize and then do something that makes you happy every single day. That sounds that's pretty good.
Yeah. Just a lesson in life. Like, get out if you want to. Go do your thing.
Well, especially if it's nice though to be a neurologist, make a little bit of money, and then be able to do it.
That's even nicer. That's
hard to do that. Hard to do that if you're like working somewhere you're not making much money. Yeah, Mickey D's, and then at 55 decide to call it quits. Because if he's 80 and he's been doing it for 20 years, he had a good
he's
long
probably
career.
been doing it for longer than that. He was in PB when I was in PB, which was probably actually a little more than 20 years ago. Yeah. So good old John Kitchen, neurologist. But
rad.
There was a picture I think on maybe it was on San Diegoville or something like that. And he, they did a little article of him, but just about him walking around Trader Joe's. And it says he's out there every day. He has these crazy, like his sock tan is insane and he's tan on his calf. And then he's got crazy knee white. It's like white on his knee because he covers his knee pads. And then you could see like where all his stuff is. And he's just cruising around Trader Joe's. Or just like SloMo through there. Like just
is he where the rollerblades in Trader Joe's?
No, he didn't have them on.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know he was ever off the boardwalk. But initially seeing him, you're like, this guy's nuts, dude. And then I remember hearing that story when we were kind of down there, like his whole thing. But it was cool. All right, last but not least, Casty, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, back to baseball. If you were a closing pitcher, what would your walk-up song be?
Well, first of all, I would get shelled every time I went out there.
No, you're a closer. Doesn't matter. You still get to pick the song.
I know. I right now I'm pitching to my Cam's team, is our Riptide team, a lot. And when I try to get them out, they just still smoke my pitches. I'm like,
you need a song. Sweet, you need to like scare them a little bit.
I got 2 strikes on them. I get kind of a splitter grip, throw it, hang it a little bit, and they just absolutely give it a ride. I'm like, man, I was really trying to strike them out that time.
Nope.
What would my walk-up song be? That is a great question. Without trying to steal, I love, and nobody's going to know this song, Matt Gage is a lefty on the Giants, and now I got to remember what the name of the song is, but he has, let's see, Matt Gage walk-up song. He has this crazy like beatbox guy. You might know the name, Matt Gage.
Rozelle?
I'm not sure. He is Vatang Beatbox. Is VAHTANG Beatbox. And the song's called Look in Your Eyes. But it is like incredibly, so he started a game, and so that was his warm-up song that we were at. And it's definitely a pump up. So I think I'm gonna steal Matt Gage's walk-up song.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't think of like my taste in music isn't like pump up music very often.
Yeah.
If I was a Giants closer, I'd probably pick something by Journey.
Okay.
Just because
that would work.
That's the right thing to do.
That's the right thing to do.
But yeah, I'll play it for you after while we're cleaning up.
Yeah. Mason Miller, I don't even think he chose a song. I think like from what I just saw a little blurb about it, like somebody
chose him.
Yeah, kind of like, I don't know if he's a Korn fan, but somebody came up with it, and then I didn't like it the first time, but it's growing on me.
Is it Freak on a Leash, or which
no,
song is
it's
it?
Oh shoot, I don't even know. There's like 3 words in it, and then just goes. It gets into the riff.
Yeah.
Find out what it is.
Yeah.
Tell the people because they don't know yet.
Yeah, Mason Miller. Oops. I'm a Korn fan. I mean, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I grew up listening to it. It is Blind.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, which I guess is what a lot of people feel like when they're facing Mason Miller, as they probably feel blind.
See, back to that law of averages. I mean, if this can't, like, I love watching it right now, but you're like, at some point it's got to break. I don't know. Hopefully not. But
I mean, he's
just like lights out, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane. His stat before his the last game, he had 19 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, 19 batters faced, sorry. 24 batters faced, 19 strikeouts. He struck out one, so 20, and then they faced 2 more batters that got little hits. But just like
insane.
Watching people swing up there against him is
The Giants came back
nuts.
on him last year, and he blew a save against us. I have no clue how they did it. Like
They were just watching for that 103, dude.
Yeah.
I think, didn't he take it out of the park?
I think so. Yeah.
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 Yeah. If you get 103 up,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
don't have-
swing.
yeah. You got to swing fast.
swing early.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Swing fast, swing
hopefully he
early.
keeps it up too. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have anything, you need to reach out. Hey at Livin in San Diego. Hit us up and go follow us over on Instagram at Livin in San Diego, LIVIN in San Diego. We'll catch you guys all next week.